Hello and welcome everyone. So we have understood module 2 till now. So today we are going to enter into module 3. So as we are entering into the module 3, it is starting from day 7 to day 9. As we have understood earlier, till day 5, we have to focus for the foundation stage, and after that, we are going to enter into the next level. So when we talk about the foundation stage, the music with the words of the poetry and different types of understanding activities which we are going to enter. So here we have completed with the stories, we have completed with the plots of characters, we have completed with the setups. So till here the kids are able to write the stories. But here when we enter into the day 7, it starts after class 5. Okay. The child must be able to set up the poetry. But yes, that doesn't mean the small children will not be able to set up the class activities, right? So like now you have to put it into the syllables. When we talk about the syllables, the syllables activities which you have to perform, when we put it into the syllables, the word becomes into a rhyme. They are able to phrase it. So these are some example activities which you can perform it. And then we enter into this the poetry or the music needs many different rhymes. So first 5 syllable activity, then 7 syllable activity, and then 9 syllable activity. You can put it in even numbers as well. Okay. So these syllable activities you need to perform. And after that, when you perform these syllable activities, you have to present those syllables. Okay. You have to present those syllables in different lines, like the bright yellow sun. It completes in the 5 class. The bright yellow sun. Line 2, shining high up in the sky. Melting my ice cream. So you complete it into different types of syllables. Okay. So this is the syllable method which you have to use it for the kids to write up, to think. Just they have to frame the sentences like they were framing it into the story at the initial stage. First, they have to set up sentences only. When they set up the sentences, they will be able to present it in a systematic way. Okay. And then the easy evaluation is they must be able to set up how many syllables are there and how, because why we are putting syllables, because later on they must be able to set up into a rhyme. Okay. So that should be there. What a fun homework you can do it, like moon haiku. This is a rhyme. So look out at the window tonight and write some simple 3 lines about the haiku in the poem. You can just say in line 1, there should be 5 syllables, then 7 syllables and 5 syllables, any. Like if you can give it in even numbers as well. Then now start putting similes and metaphors into it, right? When we start putting similes and metaphors, they both are comparisons. One is direct comparison and one is indirect comparison. Okay. For direct comparison, like word is used, and for indirect comparison, like word is not used. So they have to think in the poetic devices now. When they have started thinking into the poetic devices, you can give them some examples with the comparison and the non-comparison. This is only till class 5 and 6 students. They are able to compare. Okay. Now, like for example, he ran fast like whatever. Okay, like a rocket, like a hungry cheetah, whatever if you want. He ran fast like teacher will say. And next sentence is the next word student is gonna say. Okay. She was an angry as the student may say, an angry wet cat, or as a volcano. It can be any. Okay. So now you have to teach the kids here how to compare in a very enjoyable and a fun manner. Okay. Now, the main core concept, when we talk about the main core concept, the simile has like or as words. But in the metaphor, it is indirectly compared. It is not said directly like or as will not be there. You don't have to use that. But you have to compare it. My mother is my sunshine. So, my mother is like sunshine, you're not writing. You're writing, my mother is my sunshine. Okay. So this way you are going to use similes and metaphors. For similes and metaphors, you can just enter into the poetic devices. You will understand it much more better. So you can give them some examples with the same sentence, how you are going to present it into the simile and into the metaphor. Like during recess, our classroom is like a busy beehive. Okay. So in for metaphor, you will just remove as like a classroom is a beehive. So it's understood that we are comparing it indirectly. Okay. So you will just make them understand about the similes and metaphors. Now, day 9. In the day 9, you have to work upon the different types of activities where you're making them understand the voice and the tone. When we talk about the voice here, the interjection comes, the feelings comes, and the expression comes. In the poetries and in the stories, you have to put on the expressions in the dialogue form. Okay, you have to understand that how you can present your ideas into the dialogue form. So you have to give them the expressions. The activity may be the chameleon voice or an acting game. Just make them perform the activities with the excitement, some whispering voice, some scared voice, or with angry voice, different types of expressions, and tell them to give them the sentences or make them say the sentences. And then they must be able to present it into their expressions. They must be able to understand the mood. Here you can show them the smiley emojis so that they can understand. You can make a stick charts with the smiley emojis and they must be able to set up these sentences. Okay. So here is the main activity, how you can do it. You can just read it out and understand. So till here we have completed the module 3. Tomorrow we will be covering module 4 and day after tomorrow module 5. So within this week we are going to complete all the modules. I hope that you are enjoying this creative writing session. It may be a little bit difficult, but yes, when you enter into it, it may take time. I would request you to give time to the kids. When you give time, the kids are able to understand. But if you don't give time, the kids may not be able to reflect themselves. Do not ever think that the ma'am has given day 3, day 4, day 5, you have to do this. Don't think it as according to days. This is designed for teachers. Okay. So you have to conduct it according to your kids. Give them ample amount of time because creativity needs time. Creativity needs clear mind. Creativity is going to come only with a normal mindset, not with pressure. So give maximum time to the kids. If they are not able to present, just give them the idea. If they have not done their homework, just tell them to sit back after the class and then they must do it. Or you can just tell them, come little earlier, set up your things, and then you can just set up with my class activities. Or any one day, just try to be flexible that yes, if you have not done your part, today do that and I'll teach you the head part next. So be that much flexible. Don't worry about the time. Just do not think that I have to set up my next batches and then I have to set up the next creative writing activity. No, it should be the time. The time should be given with endless pressure to the child because with pressure, nobody can be creative. The creative person has to be set up free. So from here till day 9, we have completed all the 3 modules. Tomorrow and day after, we'll be completing module 4 and 5. And if time permits, we may complete it tomorrow itself, day 4 and 5. Friday may be the week off, or we make it Thursday as a week off for this. Within this week, we may be able to complete this creative writing activity. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining and staying till long. I'm really very happy and glad that you all are joining the session and enjoying this creative writing session. Bye bye, all of you. Do take care of yourselves.